broadcast as radio impulses into space.
Did you think it was...
How you doing, people? Welcome to the stream. I am about a minute or so late. Nothing really major, so don't panic. Yes, I have a giant spot in front of my nose. Fabulous. Camera caught that one. Brilliant. Today is a very, very short stream because we've got too much to do. Let's say hi to everyone. CGI Shadows, Gravy, Scuddington, Unforgiven Car Park. Tianline is in with a shout out, hopefully. Make sure you're shouting out Tianline if you're not doing so already. Make sure you follow her. Buddha, Vigix, Clown Prince, DJNku, welcome in. I will be back in just 30 seconds. Hold on. Cat is trying to attack my desk. Desert screen, Xynode no spotted. Dear oh dear. That is fucking terrible. I've already made the point of it being uncomfortable, DJ. Dun, 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 dun. Report DJ. Should we report her? Oh dear oh dear. Try too hard. You try way too hard. Ravicus Maximus, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Smooch, also welcome. Sifu, how you doing? It's a fucking busy one. Really, really busy. Tomorrow I will not be streaming because I have to drive a very, very, very fucking long way. The round trip over the next 2 days is going to be in the hundreds of miles. So it's going to be expensive as fuck on fuel, travel, and all that kind of stuff. But you will see some social media stuff because some of that is quite relevant. And then next week, I'm not telling you about any of that just yet. I will be away for about 4 days because other stuff is happening that you'll find out about later. Blue, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Maticus Maximus, also welcome. Well, yeah, tomorrow's stuff you'll hear about on Saturday, on the day. The rest of it you'll probably hear about next week at the beginning of August. But it's very, very busy. Well, Tony already basically explained some of the stuff. She's got to have a trip back home for some visa stuff. And in the meantime, I've got loads of other stuff to work on. So we're both extremely busy at the moment. And unfortunately, the streams will take a hit for a few days, which doesn't help the fucking bank at all. So imagine trying to get back on track and then all of a sudden everything hits you at once. What can you fucking do? It is what it is. Life is life, and some people have much worse problems. So there's the whinging out of the way. Hello, motherfucker, to you as well. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Donja, how you doing? Welcome in. 1,000 bits will definitely help contribute towards the 1 million bits goal. Thank you very, very much indeed. Hello, Zeiss, Cherries, MT, Jello, Ninjas. We went on a spice op yesterday on Doom. It was fucking amazing. We took the Sandcrawler out finally, and it is scary as fuck. Like, any moment now, the worm could eat you or not. You never know what's going to happen. It's fucking brilliant. Vigix finally joined Patreon. Thank you very much for joining. You are in the Discord now. Enjoy. There's lots of different perks, obviously, but the first one, the earliest one, is access to the Discord. There's plenty of channels in there to get involved in. Have fun. You'll notice that there's no sub canoes. No canoes, shit canoes, sub canoes. I read sub. No shit canoes even. Live likes to go for the throat when it comes, we understand. Yeah, and it has done for the last year. The whole fucking year. It's been fucking messy. Where did I get to? I mean, sub work, no ads. Congratulations. Thank you very much for the sub. Much appreciated. We're on sub goals, bits goals, all the rest of it. All contributes towards being able to keep doing this as a job. Yes, that is important. I know. People think that Turbo helps. No, Turbo helps you, which I support. But it does not necessarily help the streamers because the deal is not that good. So subs and gifted subs count for a lot of people. So if you've got one, thank you very, very much. If not, enjoy your badges anyway. Because you do get those just for watching. At least some of the emotes. Today, I have no plan. So if you have a BFG, whisper me. I'll take 2 BFGs and a tank. That's the plan. We're going to smash the crap out of dungeons. Like, absolutely annihilate them. Won't have to install add-ons again on PS. This is unfair. Who was that?
Show me the money.
For half a tank of gas? You know what? After deductions and everything, and then transferring it into UK money, you're not actually wrong. That'll work. Thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciate bit and cake in the chat, Rav, because Maximus is the new Dragonborn. Get dead. Let's go. You know the rules. People to fight something from scratch. If you kill the Dragonborn, you'll take their place to stream. I have to kill you instead. Thank you very much. What a fucking legend. Look at that goal. We're on 55% of the goal and on a hype train. That goal there, by the way, is to get me out of all the shit that last year threw at us. If we can beat that, we can beat anything. Thank you very much indeed. Sky, how you doing? Welcome in. Squatinia Gaming, thank you very much. Why do you have to install the add-ons again? Dude, I'm glad you said that because I haven't done mine. Hype train has started, people. Bits and subs count. Does this help? I got Turbo 2 just in case. Yes, it does. Thank you very much. Oh man, manage my add-ons no, I want to browse add-ons. Thank you very much indeed. You're a fucking legend. Browse all and then update the ones I have. Update all doesn't work and never has done, so we'll update that manually and then we'll go through the list and find the other one that needs an update and update that manually. Fucking thing. I just burped. Excuse me. I'm sure I just saw one that says lib promises. Memory usage. What would be the point? Enable some of your add-ons together with memory usage to see how much memory is currently being used. If there is a lot of free memory left, you can activate more add-ons. It's console. If it's slowing down, turn it off. Nobody tracks the memory usage because they're not all different. PCs generally can be very, very different. People can have lots and lots of different setups. PlayStation, they're all the same. Unless, of course, you got the Pro. So they're standardized for gaming already. They're already the same. Everyone. Bob and John over there, both are the same. They have different PCs. That's a useless add-on. Congratulations for making it. You're very clever. That is useful on PC. On console, nobody needs that. Crazy Astronaut, how you doing? Welcome in. Right, we're going to smash the fuck out of dungeons. One of you lie and pretend to be a healer. Vigix is already there. Excelente. Activity Finder. No, wrong one. No, it is right. Group Finder. No. Activity Finder. Dungeon Finder. Random. Go. We're not skipping anything. We're killing it all. Matt says evenings are ninjas. I already said hi to you. Did you not realize? Did you Matrix glitch? Hi. Have we dropped? We're on 783 of 850. Let's go, people. Was he in ads? What are you doing all the way over there? Don't be in ads. Turtles, what up? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'll catch up and sorting out these add-ons. Yeah, fair. Wait a minute, Raddy. Boing, boing. So yeah, those of you that just joined, tomorrow is a very, very, very busy day, and the day after is very, very busy, so I won't be streaming tomorrow night. I'll let you know more about that on Saturday, but there won't be a stream until Saturday. Friday is off. Following next week, which is very, very busy, Tony's got to go back for visa reasons, so she'll be back shortly after, because we've got to tick some boxes and shit, as per usual. Lots of fucking around, lots of fucking expenses, flying backwards and forwards, and then also more information on the week ahead later. There's lots and lots of business stuff to do, so I can't say about it on stream at the moment. But it's fucking mental. We've got to travel a lot. Tomorrow, it's 2 separate directions. Loads of stuff to do in the UK. One of them, put Car in the chat, is about that. Gifted sub to Maticus Maximus, thank you very much. Yeah, we're both busy as fuck at the moment. Lots and lots of stuff to do. Again, tomorrow's going to be busy. Next week is going to be busy, so you will see less streams. But we have not stopped. We are just in the middle of stuff, and streams have to be sacrificed for a few days, unfortunately, which kind of sucks. But it is what it is. He's alright. It's been a while. Master Talent, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Beer and cake in the chat for the newcomers. Welcome in. It's been a while. It's been so long that it's the first time we've ever chatted. Twitch does that. We're in Lair of Maarselok. Put LOM in the chat. Thank you very much indeed. Boing, boing. You tagged me. Excellent. That's me. I'm here. Did we put this on VAT? We did. Holy shit. Thank you for the link. I was going to say Odin. It's Donja. You got exactly the same color name. All the time. It's confusing. What would be confusing is if you made it purple for no reason. See, some people's rotate. Others have a specific color. My fucking eyes, man. I gotta drive at 7 o'clock in the fucking morning. For about 300 miles, actually. In total. Yay! That'll be fun. Boing. That means I get to go out when it's really, really quiet and get to hit rush hour traffic halfway through. You have a dog named Odin? So I was almost close to the same person even though I was talking about somebody else. Good shit. Boing. There's no chests. There's heavy sacks, yes, but there's no chests until the first boss. They did that on purpose. Alarm goes off at 7 AM. Yes, but you don't do content creating for 18 hours a day. Your day is structured safer. My other superpower is making things weird. You are quite good at that, actually. Not today. My eye is fucked, which is handy the day before driving. Let's go, let's go. Oh my god, it's Dragon Star Arena all over again. Celine, shut up. Thank god it's the saver, otherwise I'd die. Fair. I'm not saying anyone has it easier, I'm saying people have it different. Much like anyone that performs for a living, you turn up even when you don't want to, even when you've got no energy. Because you have to. Because you're a puppet on a string. Well, kind of. Not completely. So tires, load of petrol car was... Oh! Yeah, the fucking tires. Oh my god. So it was raining today. Pissing down, in fact. Why are you both dead? Why am I the only one alive? Now, obviously, I had the MOT the other day, and they were like, well, we can do you a favor, and we can make sure it definitely passes, but you need to change those tires, like, now. Otherwise, you're never going to make it to where you need to get to for the next fucking 300 miles there, and then 300 miles back trip that you are taking. You'll never make it, and you'll get nicked. I'm like, okay, thank you very much for a bit I really didn't need or couldn't afford. But they stuck some upgraded tires on. So I have very good ones, obviously, because otherwise, what the fuck is the point? You're just going to destroy your car. But the ones I normally use, they only do the special one now, which, fair enough. And you can put all the power down, all of it. And it was pissing down in rain today, and it still did it. It was perfectly fine. I managed to back end, like, push the back end out, like, once. And that was only a little bit. They're grippy as hell. Finally quit raining here in Arizona for a while. Nice. It hasn't here. It's pissing down all the fucking time. We had borderline torrential rain for a short period of time today, where you're basically you're on the dual carriageway and it's so full of fucking water that you feel like you're literally skating on fucking ice, and it's still held. Normally, it doesn't, but I'm fine with it because I've driven it for so long. I'm fucking used to it. So, kind of like a sixth sense. But then today, I was like, why am I not sliding all over the fucking place? It's fucking weird. Can you have some rain? Sure. All you need to do is go to Arizona or England, and then you'll be fine. So, I mean, there are two very, very distinct differences, though. Arizona, you'll get moss on your ass. Here, you'll get chavs. So, pick your poison, basically. But yeah, I had to spend a shit ton of money on new tires to then furthermore spend a shit ton of money on fuel for the upcoming trip. No, fuck it. What can you do? 110 F here. I don't care. Dude, I have to put the aircon on because otherwise we sweat and die while entertained on stage. How are you going to have really nice weather and then complain at me when we're having shit weather? Yeah, muggy and hot as fuck. We would like some dry and some nice heat. And no sweaty stuff. Rains in Arizona since when? Dude, it snows there. It just depends on where you are. Boing. And this boss is not supposed to be in the middle of the room inside the big blue stuff. It's not supposed to be getting beamed at by the boss when he does his breath of death. So, keep him out of the shit. Could send over you some from Wales, but we have reservoirs that provide water to most of England, so I can't spare any. Raddy, you need to get him out of the negative effects. If you put the dragon... If you put him in the dragon breath, he's just going to fucking enrage. Really simple. I mean, technically speaking, could have just held him where he was, because it doesn't really happen there, but whatever. Easy peasy. You won't kill him while he's in the blue stuff. Splat. Fucking Wales. I drove there once. That was fun. Mind you, that was in the previous. Not this one. This one would be equally as comfortable, but twice as fun. Get him out of the blue stuff, otherwise there's no fucking point. Generally speaking, you can hold him, like, over there for most of the fight. You cross him through the middle where the breath comes in, you're just wasting time. Yeah, he's just healing throughout. Dude, you gotta get him out of the fucking circle. Oh, wrong button. Trying to go in the group chat. Oh well, you understood, whatever. What's it? What's it got in his dangerous, precious design names? How you doing, Slayer Demon? Welcome to the stream. Loads of rain in Wales, hence the reservoirs. Oh, of course you got loads of rain there. It's where it rains. Wing. But then you're in the UK, so, I mean, parallel to us as well, so you're not that different. It's absolutely fucking it down today, all day. Boing, boing. It's fine. Fucking end of July. We didn't need summer anyway. It's not like we get vitamin D deficiency all fucking year round, waiting for the summer, work through the summer while it's melting indoors, and then when we want to go outside for 5 minutes, expect it to be mildly sunny, and it's just pissing down. Like, welcome to fucking England. Last year wasn't too bad. That was alright. I mean, it was hell indoors, but outside was beautiful. This year, fucking crap. That's when someone goes, it's because I will warm him here. Shut up. We're just whinging about the weather. We don't want excuses. Is what it is. Part and parcel of whinging about the weather is not for someone to bring up a social media resolve. Party pooper. Boing. Fuck, dying quick. The next boss is going to be ridiculous. That is the amazing Tony Silver. If you're not following already, make sure you do so. Shout out in the chat, please. Done it rained for 2 seconds and it was 100 here, so Rain said, no, I'm good. See, I don't feel any sympathy for you. That sounds great. It sucks this year? Correct. I mean, we got the melting indoors part. We got that. Got that down to a fucking T. Absolutely nailed it. Outside, though, I don't know what the fuck happened. Kill 90 foes with class skills. Fucking hell, did that already? That was quick. Check back next week for more weekly endeavors. News at 11. Boing, boing. Mike Macon is in the chat speaking about news at 11. If you're not following Mr. Macon, give him a shout out. And then follow him. So basically, shout in his face his own name, just in case he forgot. And then click on him, which is annoying, and follow him, which is also stalkerish. Imagine that. The things that you have to do in order for people to grow is to do the things that in real life you're not supposed to do. Shout out their name into traffic and prod them. And then follow them. No. There's rules against that. 43 months? Thank you very much indeed. Tony Silver's in the chat, people. Shout out if you haven't done so already. Give her a follow. Does it mean I don't have to go? Yes, it does. Boing. No, she's gotta go to fucking Germany again. We do not do very well apart. So that's fucking sad. But it won't be for that long, hopefully. Does this mean I've read that one already? I would talk about the weather where I am, but then you'd ban me for the day. Yeah, because you probably live on Mars, where they've magically found out that there's an oasis in the middle of nowhere, and it's beautiful weather and everything all at once that we don't know about, and you want to just share it. That loud makes it creepy. It is creepy, that's the point. Summer's supposed to be hot and not rainy. I mean, what the fuck is wrong with this planet? It's got confused. Someone turned the weather off. Like, someone's fucking with the sundial. It's like someone messing with the thermostat, but they've got it completely wrong. You're in California? Yeah, so your weather's amazing. The only thing you have to worry about is murderers and earthquakes. It really felt like summer. Is crazy. Loved California weather. Absolutely fucking loved it. I mean, the place wasn't that different to here as far as mentality and reality is concerned combined. It's just bigger. But the weather was beautiful. And you could eat outside without getting swarmed with fucking wasps. Which I hate. I could eat and drink outside in California. I was out, well, at the time I was near USC. And it was glorious. Like 45-degree fucking Celsius heat. Eat, food, drink, outside, no bugs. Amazing when you wake up, amazing when you go to bed. Then I came back here. Like, what the fuck? Then I had an earthquake. I was like, missed that bit. Happy miserable first year anniversary, Zion Tony. Thank you very much. It has been just over a year. This is true. At least I, as a cat, Tony Silver, I'm sure it's a great comfort to him. Look at my face. I'm gonna give you a statement about that cat. There's nothing to do with the way it behaves, but people of the UK will understand this term just by me saying it. And this is nothing to besmirch individuals regardless of the way they look, but people that have got a sense of humor will get it. It's Ginger. What are you doing? It's also beside me trying to attack an invisible spider. Get off. It's just a mark on the... There's a mark on the wall and he thinks it's a bug. H.G. Wells, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Always want to visit England though. I was told differently where I am, so I should visit London. It's too crowded anyways here. What makes you think London's any different? London is crowded as fuck. The only difference between California and London is the fact that the weather's different. I mean, the people are still pricks. Everyone gets in your way. Everyone's entitled as fuck. And it's too busy. You're not going to do yourself any favors. I mean, here it's not as flat. Depending on where you are. London is arse, you're not wrong. I have to go there a lot for work, but my god. There's a reason you don't like people in person. Trying to catch a brain cell. It's trying to catch something. Oh dear. Let's go. He needs to be fixed. He needs something. I don't know what's wrong with him. Seen him the other day. It was really weird. He sat there, just looking at me, like he was going to make a noise, and he wasn't sure which one to do. So he's doing this with his mouth. And then he went woof, and shit himself. He's like, shh, that's the wrong sound. Now it doesn't make any. Just claws everything. This fight is quite simple. Selene will be here. She must not get touched by Horvers. So you need to make sure you stand near the Horvers so they pop. But if you chain them to your feet, great. But if you chain them through her, they won't get to you. They'll stop on her and they'll break. Do not chain through Selene. Like that. That was really fucking close. Don't do that. Anyway, she's making spiders go up and goose the dragon. If these stranglers are not killed, they'll kill the spiders. So, Selene must not be interfered with, so no following. And the spiders must not be tampered with, so no leaving the stranglers alive. Nothing wrong with Zai, no fixing required. I beg to differ. Whee! Oh shit. Block. Love to visit London. Was Westminster and Commonwealth Day. Saw the Queen. Even had to beat that for a rando American visitor. Dude, you got some weird hobbies. Boing. Anyone in the UK generally would be like, what the fuck? Why was that fun for you? We've got some cool shit, granted, but... I mean, as with anywhere, people are just knobs. I had a great time in London. Yeah, in which case you had a fucking entourage of security guards and you thought it was great. Boing. Don't hit me, hit the tank. The gingers miss most out of party. The invitation, that was harsh. Wow. Those poor orange head fuckers. Don't give them abuse. It's a UK thing, isn't it? No one actually cares, but it's just such a fucking meme before memes are a thing that people just kind of stick to it. It's the default. Stereotypes are funny. Well, stereotypes is offensive. No, the reason they're there is because they're mildly accurate. Sometimes heavily accurate. Just realised you're in elsewhere. I'm not, I'm in Gratwood. This is in Gratwood. This dungeon is in Gratwood. Look. Think about Cali with those that are not too familiar. Is this going to be an educational message? Because I don't really need it explained to me, but I'll read it anyway. The Bay Area in LA areas of nice weather, but the middle between the Loki, nasty, and Bakersfield is horrible polluted air. I mean, polluted air is anywhere where the city is. Or a dump. The weather is what I was talking about. Not whether people abuse it or not. Don't worry, I've been there. Went all over the fucking place when I went to Bethesda E3 in 2019. It was fucking banging. Yep, I was VIP front row. It was fucking amazeballs. Bless, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Sorry, it was a quick one though. It wasn't. It was 3 lines of text. Do you know how many text messages I have to read? There's another one. It said ninjas. I read 4 of yours because you had another one saying sorry. It's Valenwood. Bingo. First time I visited London, I had a great time exploring, particularly the part where I ended up at the Tower of London while just walking around the city. You had a really good time, actually, but that's the fun part. If you're oblivious to what the fuck goes on, you'll have a great time. If you're aware of it, hold on to your shit. Lena, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Here's a ninja button for you as well. Dragons and puss. I can't believe we actually got deaths. You could have had a no death, but you had to spoil it by dying. On the first boss, no doubt. What the fuck? Boing. Next mechanic you're going to see is similar to that of second boss, actually. You're going to see lurchers. Now, if you get cursed, you need to find a synergy and activate it. It will go away. Surprise. It's on the end of your buff timers or you glow purple or both. But that is teaching you a mechanic for the last boss. Most people ignore it. Healer's fault, 100%. Most people ignore it. They're like, oh my god, what's this? Oh, this is cool. To kill the thing. No. It's teaching you the mechanics. Zos loves to teach you mechanics. This is important. Not just there for fun. See? Get that corruption out of you. She even told you. Visual, buff timers, subtitles, all the mechanics are explained to you if you pay enough attention. If you don't pay attention, it's your own fault you fail all the time. Not just because it's difficult, but because you didn't listen. Anyway, lucky for you, there's a guide for it. Put LOM in the chat for Lair of Maarselok. The devs will always teach you what to do, so if you pay enough attention, you'll be rewarded. They love to drop breadcrumbs in mechanics to teach you what's coming. Germany and Austria is still on my bucket list. Been to them both. I'll get to that in a moment. My son studied in Germany for a year. He got a scholarship as a runner form when I was a kid. So when I went to pick Tony up, before she came here, which we're still back and forth about, obviously because you have to. I went to Austria the first time. That was the second time we actually met. And then the third time, no, the second time, we drove there, picked her up, and then drove back. And going to Germany soon. But that's none of your business, and you're not getting a date for it. I went through Germany technically twice. So we had to go to Austria and then back all the way home. So if you count the countries that we passed, including the one we came to and started in, we went through 11 countries in 2 days. But I went through 12. I went through 12 because I went back to Austria. So I've been there 3 times technically, because when we got back to Germany to go all the way back to the UK, we got stopped because they didn't have a fucking sticker. Because my cousin's a fucking canoe and didn't tell me we needed one, even though he knew, because he's been driving through that place, well, for those areas in Europe since he was like fucking 15. And so they stopped me and went, 120 euros fine. Like, fuck. So what I had to do is walk back over the border to get in their van. So I went to 12 countries in 2 days. I went to Austria twice in the same trip. So, even though I got stung loads and loads of money, I had, first of all, a story, and secondly, another tick on the list for I did more countries than you this weekend. It's funny. 120 euros was not fucking funny, but the rest of it was. I did ask her if we get a free coffee, we were declined. And my cousin's like, you didn't really ask that, did you? Like, yes, of course I asked that. So World Tour 2026? No, that was 2024. Dude, for that I need money. And time. And I have neither. What the fuck? You're cursed, dude. Someone is. You want to visit Tokyo, Japan? Most people on the internet do. It's one of the most common things for people to want to do. And it's one of the most common things for people to not do. Everyone in that conversation, that date question. Hey, where do you want to travel? Oh, I want to go to Tokyo. Okay, good. Are you going? No. Most people don't. So it's one of those ambitions that people never say, isn't it? So, if you do want to do that, for reals, not just because the Instagram says so, do it. You want to go to Japan, but not Tokyo? Fair enough. I want to get all the bills out of the way, and then get clear, and then consider other stuff. That's the goal. Not going to Tokyo unless I get the drift. It's not how it works, dude. It's just on TV. Never mind. Donja, it's amazing there. That's exactly what you can do. Get it done. Get it done. You'll love it. Obviously. Stop watching TV. It will hurt your brain. Yay! Did you know you get to drift buses there? There's a ticket you can buy. It's real. Definitely happens. I saw it on the internet. You can do that, Donja. You get to drift an electric bus. You can branch out into traveling videos and how to get lost in it. I could. Branching out into travel videos means you've got to have all your problems out of the way first in order to be able to pay for the travel to do the videos of. So, that ain't fucking happening. Boing. Fuck that. I mean, my sister kind of already does that stuff. So... no. One day? No. Not a plan. Not on the list. What's on the list is a list that is not to be seen until I'm ready to reveal it. As for now, you have to sub YouTube and follow on Twitch and stuff. Zen's Inferno staff. I'm sure I filled this book anyway. Next! Oh, turn the banner off. Activity finder, dungeon finder, random vet, go. Gladius, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Falkreath Hold. This is going to be either very, very quick or very, very drastic. Or tragic. Or just fucking plain terrible. Because when you have loads and loads of DPS, people don't play as many mechanics as they should. Not because they're not there, but because they get complacent. And they're like, yay, look at my deeps. Oh, heavy attack killed me. Be careful. Dead dragon, be dead again. That is dead, yes. He is dead from not having any health left. Banner work, please. Boing. Again, Falkreath in the chat. If you want the guide. It might just be FH, I'm not sure. Falkreath Hold. All About Mechanics guide there, teaching you absolutely everything you need to know about the dungeon, how to approach the content, if you would like to approach it in that way, and the hard mode and everything demonstrated, obviously, as well. Hence the point of the guide. The guide is to teach you everything that's there. The hard mode is there. I think it's an old command. I think it might just be Falkreath. No, it is FH. You put FG. That's Fungal Grotto. And that doesn't even work, because you have to put a number on it. This is a very old DLC. And still absolutely mega. Destroys people every single day, even on normal. Most people don't get past the mammoth. That fingered. Peon Grim, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. So yes, the guide is there to teach you. This came out after Morrowind, actually. Morrowind, Pawns of the Reach, Clockwork City. I think. Yes, it was the second DLC for Dungeons to ever come out after the first one, which was... No, third one. First one was Imperial City, second one was Shadows of the Hiss, and then it was this. And those Minotaurs, even on normal, will fuck up a tank if they're not paying attention, so be careful. Wanna buy a tank? There you go. I did a wicked flip. When he goes up on his back legs, you must block. The stomp will kill you. Not gonna do it, because he's dead. There are mechanics there. Actually, my favorite hold in Skyrim. Oh, my fucking neck is screwed. Then electrical shocks up my fucking neck and up to the back of my head. You're on a tank, guys. Your tank guys are phenomenal. Thank you very much. None out there explain the trash pulls too. Those are what get overwhelming with new tanks specifically. There are, because that's the thing people forget. They're not just there to hold the boss still and that's it. You are supposed to do many, many more things, especially gathering up and managing the room. You're meant to be the one in control of the fight. And most tanks forget that. They're like, well, I'm just supposed to bring this buff. Who said? If that was what you're supposed to be doing, who's taunting and turning enemies away from the group and all that kind of stuff? Oh, I have to do that too? Yes, that's your primary role. You're going to be shocked in a minute. People are going to show you something that you may not have ever seen before. And this is the developers telling you how their game is designed. Imagine this, right? We'll wait until these zombies. Wait until these Minotaurs, zombie Minotaurs, are dead. And I'll show you a really cool bit of information that people on the internet will pretend doesn't exist and is wrong. Let me get out of the way of the Minotaurs. Don't make me die. Social, group, look at this. Tank roll, ready? Absorb damage from the enemies and prevents allies from being attacked. That was difficult to understand, wasn't it? You're a protector. Protect people. Take the dungeon, but it's another one that everyone skips. Took me ages to do the whole thing. Yeah, they run past all the time, impatient as fuck. Die at the boss and then respawn and just kill it. Leaving all the ads behind, which is fucking dumb. Imagine all the loot you could have got. I think I've done this dungeon once. Fantastic dungeon. It's quite quick, actually. I mean, quick is subjective. It depends on how quick you kill stuff. But real estate-wise, it's not a huge dungeon. Relatively small in comparison to the one that comes with it, which is Bloodroot Forge. Which is very fucking cool. How dare you kill it by yourself? I'm going to do some. Haha, he's got a damage shield. Sucks to be you. My germs. This one's mine. Go away. This one's mine. Get your own. Kill stealing fucker. It's mine. I'll get both then. Stunned. Rip. My gems. I win. My gems again. Ah, you do it. Sad. Gotta run. Get killers from school. Have fun. Thank you for watching. Bit and cake in the chat for anyone who wins or leaves. Welcome to a small town. I know. That's why I said it's a small dungeon. Don't worry. I know the stuff. Why is there a Minotaur in this room? Did we miss an ad? It's awkward. My gems. Excuse me. You need to get that. Do a dodge roll, you'll move faster. Especially if you got no heals. Doing cake, thank you very much. Grip mechanics. Next boss. Now this is teaching you the breadcrumb mechanics again. In here you will find loads and loads of enemies, and you'll find that they put a beam on their body when they die, like a aura or whatever the fuck you want to call it. And look, oh, a synergy. I wonder what this does. They're teaching you mechanics here, people. This is very important for the next boss. He's dead. Cleanse it. Oh. I wonder why they did that. Maybe that's important. Or maybe it's just for the fuck of it, because people want to press buttons for no good reason and the developers don't know what they're doing. Yes, that was a joke. There are people out there that actually believe that they know better. That was teaching you. And in here they teach you again that you need to cleanse the bodies. Because if there are bodies with beams coming out of them and you don't cleanse them, when he does his big explodey thing, they all act as a boost to that explosion and you go dead. It's really not that difficult to understand, but if you fail to do that, well, it's your own fault. Or you can splat him really, really quickly. But even so, these beams are all close by, which means if someone does go to pick up that synergy, they can cleanse them all at once. Almost Immortal Warrior survives those, no problem. Yes, it does. This is true. Again, nicely stacked, so this is easier to cleanse. A good tank will be able to do that. A bad tank won't know what the fuck is happening. They'll just run around the room like a little, well, an aimless headless chicken. This pull as well. Everybody fucking skips this because they're pussies. Yes, I fucking said it and I mean it. What the hell is wrong with you? You get taught these bloody bulls all the way through the dungeon. You got the 3 unique individual bulls all at once, and you can't manage them because you'd rather skip it. So you learned nothing. Aimless head is chicken tank and shut up. Corners. Look at this. 1 corner of the square each. This is in the video, by the way, but I say corners, so everyone stands on the corner each. The reason for that is when he does the suck-in mechanic, you all are on your own space, so when you go backwards, 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 and then shift to one side, nobody overlaps. It's very simple to apply that strategy. Anyone that can confuse themselves in that while watching the video, or even after watching the video, didn't pay attention in the first place. You're not confused because the mechanic's confusing, you're confused because you didn't listen. This here, there's a suck-in mechanic. Backwards, 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 as far as you can go before you get to the wall, and then shift round. Nobody will overlap. Everyone's happy. After it's finished, find a pillar, hopefully all the same one. Then we overlap the mechanic anyway, so it doesn't even fucking matter. Anyway, we should be hovering near a pillar because we're going to get the big boom in a second. That one is the only one that can legitimately be chained, but if you've got Rush of Agony, they'll all be chained. There's a shout. You should be hiding behind the same one, if you can help it. And then get back into your corners again. Ready for the next one. But he's not going to do it because he got absolutely fucking decimated. Wow. And when people kill the zombies all over the room instead of walking to them in AoE around the main boss, making the cleanse mechanic basically impossible. Yeah, they skip around the fucking whole room and they end up dotted around all over the place.
So it shall, so long as you stand for it, my Jarl.
Right, that was fucking easy. Activity finder, dungeon finder, random vet go. Please give us something awesome. Oh, wow. Not to dismiss the quality of this particular dungeon and the effort put into it to make it awesome, but this is not what we were after. This used to be considered a very difficult dungeon when vet ranks were a thing, because the vet versions of dungeons, number 2, were significantly more difficult with very unique mechanics, and they were designed to challenge you. And they still do every single day to thousands of players, but we were just looking for some really cool DLC stuff, which generally is a bit harder, and we got base game. Fucking rip. Oh well, this is gonna be quick. Mind you, that's the imbalance with the group finder, is everyone gets, and I've already complained about this before, and I say complain, I use that loosely. I mean, I have given feedback about it. The Dungeon Finder is designed to give you random dungeons if you choose to. However, it's slightly unbalanced when it comes to player skill because what you have is a Dungeon Finder that gives you a reward for doing so. But your daily dungeon, if you just do one, which is silly, you should do more, could be one of the considered harder DLCs or Fungal Grotto 1. It's a flip of a coin what you get. So someone really, really experienced can get Fungal Grotto, and someone with no experience can get fucking Lepsiclusa. Same reward, very different challenges, and one person's left with a sour taste in their mouth. So the daily dungeons, I don't think should necessarily be on the randomness. I think they should be, you pick whatever the fuck you want, and the first one of the day is done. And I know people are like, well, if you do it, you should all get the fucking same reward, blah 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 blah. And there's been stupid arguments about how it is fair, and it's not. It's definitely not. And you can pick whatever dungeon you want, but you won't get the reward for it. Same reward should be same or similar challenge. There are people that do not want to do those fucking DLCs, even if they've got access to them, because they want to do other stuff first. And put that evil on side, Rick Bobby. What did I do? Could have been worse. Whispers Vollenfeld. No. Category random by undaunted category. I mean, the simple option would be just pick whichever dungeon you want to do. Or, when you say random, include or exclude DLCs. That's it. Then at least that way they can offer a challenge based on the base game stuff, but not be tied into the DLC stuff that they might be scared of. And everyone can still get the reward. And elitists will tell you that it shouldn't fucking matter, but they're the ones that are getting fucking Fungal 1. Skipping it as well. You nearly said a swear word. Nearly. Boing. Funny thing is, most people that pretend that they consider other players generally don't.
I was going to rescue you.
They use that 99.9% people made up number.
You can rest now.
And the ones that shout the 1%. You made that up too. Actually lower. This boss will only take 10% damage until he turns into a ghost. So you need to do the mechanics to prevent that. You basically fight all the ghosts from the bosses from the previous version of this dungeon. So Spindle 1, all the bosses in there, you fight here. That was fucking quick. It's 95% already. We kill him while they're spawning. $93, $92. We could actually kill him. Gotta go, wishing you funsies. Smooch, thank you for watching. Much appreciated. Bit and cake in the chat for anyone who wants to leave the stream. For people that do not know this dungeon, Spindle 2 in the chat. No shame in not knowing what to do. That's how you fucking learn. You look it up and find out. Spindle 2 in the chat. This boss is quite simple. There's a ring of death. If you're in it, stay in it. If you're out of it, stay out of it. Can't be any simpler. If you deviate from that even slightly, you're fucking dead. Your fault. So, repeat. Ring of death is dead. There are other slight mechanics, yes, you have to pay attention to, but that is the most important one. You do not want to be standing near anyone if they have Ring of Death. That is the Ring of Death. It's really simple. Stay the fuck out of it. If you try and dodge roll through it, you will touch it and die. Finger Great proceeds to fail to get out of the water in the entire boss fight on Fungal Grotto every time. That might be something I actually said on stream before. That might be. I'm just considering it might be. Definitely was. Never when people say your own words back to you like it's theirs. Thank you, Peon. Extra beer in that one? What happened? Because I don't know the mechanics on all the dungeons, it would be good to watch a video and know what the dungeons I'd be going to, I'd learn. The thing is, it would be nice if they had a button to exclude DLCs, so that people that didn't want to go anywhere near it wouldn't. That's not to say, oh, well, no one will ever play it then, because of course they will. It's just that if a brand new player that has been playing for quite, I say brand new, maybe they're 300, 400 champion points or whatever, which is fine. You can do all the DLCs, all the content with it, but they're worried about getting good at what they're doing. They're not very good. And then they get given Lepsiclusa, and their friend next to them that's been playing for fucking 10 years gets Banished Cells 1. Like that, the same reward is unbalanced. Random is fun, and random is random. But I think they should have a DLC on or off, just for those that aren't quite ready to dip their toes into some of the more difficult stuff. That is deliberately difficult. Have all DLCs except Markup, Deadlands, and Gold Road. Good to know. Thank you for listing those. Boing. You know, if you had ESO Plus, you'd have them anyway, right? Funny enough, most endgamers would click exclude DLC because they want to get the daily done quickly. Correct, which is why they skip Fungal Grotto 1. So the ones that would be trying them would be the ones that want to challenge themselves rather than the ones that can already fucking do it. Bear in mind, I'm looking at the bigger picture and the vast majority of players, not just one particular type. Bear in mind also that there's nothing in the game I cannot do. So it's not all just for me. No, I'm considering the community and how many people do struggle with lots and lots of content, and the fact that one person that's experienced could get something very easy, one person inexperienced could get something very difficult, but the reward is the same. That imbalance is what I'm complaining about, or giving feedback about. But anyway, I posted it a long, long time ago. I've done it a couple times now. Who knows? Maybe in the future they'll alter it for quality of life. Boing. You do until it runs out. Yes.
I don't like this.
If these die from the vampire sucking their blood out from range, then hard mode is unsuccessful. If they don't die, hard mode is successful. Version 2s tended to have a rule rather than a scroll. Because the scroll was... There was a couple of them that had it, but it was a new mechanic introduced in 1 Tamriel when all the dungeons went fat. But wusses will put the boss over there. You're wasting so much time putting them over there. We can't reach. I've never seen anyone that didn't die completely as a wipe fail the hard mode. Any that have completed it that I've seen over the years that I've played this, I've never seen them fail the hard mode. Again, note very carefully, I said I've seen them die, which means start the fight again. But I mean, whenever he has died, they've always got the hard mode done. It's not been, oh, we killed him, but we didn't do it. No, it's always that. So why people have to do that, I don't know. Even with the lowest possible DPS, you can still maintain it because this does not die very quickly. Look. Full health. Fuck. Didn't go anywhere near dead. They have to die in order for you to fail. So running up there with it, especially for people that are really, really good with DPS, what's the point? Yeah, but that's the most efficient way. It's really not. You just wasted 10 seconds taking the boss up there. Activity finder, dungeon finder, random vet, go. Remember, this is a very short stream today, people. I am not streaming tomorrow. I have a lot to do IRL. I will be back Saturday. And then next week, I'm going to be not streaming for at least 4 days. So that is a metric fuck ton of time lost. That's going to hurt. Anyway, one of my favorite dungeons. Imperial City Prison. If you're not following already, hit the button. It's free. If you're not subbing, that's not free, but I'll take it. If you have spare money, put tips in the chat. Boing. Welcome to the chat room. Thank you, Twitch, for welcoming me to my own chat room. Anyway, I'm going after this dungeon because I've got to get the fuck out of here. Got stuff to do. I need to be up stupidly early in the fucking morning. Got a few things to do after stream. And then that's that, basically. You will know about some of the stuff on social media soon, but I cannot say anything right now. This first boss is still the pug killer for a vast majority of the community. Welcome to the chat room. We've got beer and cake. Do we really? I didn't know that. Good to know. This boss is getting stupidly fucking splattered. There is a harvester that will spawn behind us when he gets to 50% health. She's horrible, but the boss is actually dead. The boss is dead. But look how everything else is still alive. Do you know why? It's not boss fight. It's boss encounter. There are other things that you do have to pay attention to rather than just the boss. So when people try to ignore all the ads and ignore the mechanics and all this kind of stuff, and they keep failing over and over and over, it's because they're treating it as a single target boss fight. Most fights are not. No, I said most. Before anyone tries to give me an example of one that is, most fights do not have just one target. It's about the encounter and the mechanics within it. Which is why there is a series on my channel called All About Mechanics to teach you how that all works. Oh, by the way, these are not called, for anyone that is unfamiliar with MMOs and that has listened to the wrong people on Facebook, these pulls here are not called ad pulls. We're going to educate you a little bit here. They're not called ad pulls. Do you know why? These are not ads. Yeah, there is. There's loads of them. No, listen carefully. They are not ads. They are trash. Or mobs. Old school term for loads and loads of enemies is mobs. pack of enemies. Pack of enemies, trash pack, mobs, whatever. They are only adds if they are in a boss encounter. Do you know why? This is going to blow your fucking mind. Because adds stands for additional, as in additional enemies, as in addition to the boss. If they're on their own, they're not adding to anything. They're not adds, they are trash. Mobs or trash for packs of enemies. Adds if they come with a boss. I knew that I are smart. You do, and about 7 people in the chat do. The rest are lurking. But millions of people that have jumped on the MMO bandwagon, welcome in by the way, have been misinformed by people that shout louder than they should about what terms are. Well, terms change. No. People misuse them instead of using them properly. And they claim that that is what the meaning is because it's easier than admit and they're wrong. Much like the word gank. Gank is 2 words. If you solo killed someone while they weren't looking, you did not gank them. You stealth killed them. You surprise attacked them. You killed them when they weren't looking and ha, they got teabagged. But you did not gank them. Gank is gang attack, i.e. a group. Jumping someone. Surprise, you fucked. That, with a group of people, is gang. People will make the excuse that language evolves. In some areas they do. In that stuff, it's people using the wrong words or wrong terms or misusing words inside a term to make it mean what they mean because they didn't understand in the first place. So many MMOs I play. Good to know. We can't even kill him because he's invulnerable. So if you don't get rid of these zombies by throwing these things, throwing the goo at them, Atronachs will come out. If you don't kill the Atronachs, you were given breadcrumb mechanics earlier, which teaches you that they will enrage. They glow red and they hit really, really hard. And you have to kill them. If you don't kill them quick enough, they'll kill you. Leg fell asleep and now got needles everywhere. That's not good. You need to stand up. Boing. No. Good pull. Happened to my deeps. There we go. Skills weren't firing. Oh, ICP in the chat. ICP, exclamation point ICP. I would really rather not. I'm clumsy enough with 2 legs. Could you imagine with 1? Yeah, I'd probably sit down. Thank you for the link. Thank you for 3 links. Still the longest dungeon in the game, and I know people will try to convince you otherwise, but from the devs' own words, the actual real estate, the distance from A to B, start to finish, in Imperial City Prison, is the longest dungeon in the game to date. After Sunspire, which was Elsewhere, after Elsewhere, that is when I spoke to Finn about this directly, at ZeniMax Online Studios, when I tested Elsewhere, which was banging. They stated they tried very hard not to make a dungeon as long as this again, and obviously succeeded. And now, while some do feel like they're long adventures, they want to keep them down a bit. Rich is in the chat! Look at this. Continuing a 6-month gifted subscription courtesy of Mike Macon. How you doing, dude? Welcome to the stream. Massively appreciated. Bit and cake in the chat, people. If you don't know who Rich is, where the fuck have you been? ZeniMax Online Studios, the man behind all the magic. How the fuck are you, dude? How was ESO Tavern? I'm streaming for a short stream today. We have a lot to do. It's going to cost me a metric fuck ton of money, but tomorrow I will not be streaming, and next week I've got like 4 days where I can't stream as well, so RIP! Subs and bits, people. You have to go, ah. If you are not following Rich already, make sure you do so. Big day tomorrow. Tomorrow is a big day, and next week is a big week. So, yeah, lots and lots of stuff. Tomorrow you'll know more about on social media. Actually, you won't. You'll know more about it on Saturday. The week after, you'll know about that. The week after that. But yeah, in the meantime, I have lots and lots of fucking driving to do. Like, a lot. Fucking crazy. Do-do-do-do-do. Boing. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Tavern was great. Seeing folks and soaking in the fun. Nice. Dude, I couldn't make it. Not in a position to get there or do so. And we've got to go to Germany soon anyway. Tony's got to go already. And I'll be doing stuff in the future there. But we couldn't, at the same time, have 2 trips this year. So we missed the tavern. It kind of creeped up on us, to be fair. By the time it started, I then knew it was a thing. Like, shit. What the fuck happened there? Bit of Gamescom, are you going? Not a chance, dude. I'm gonna run out of money by the time I finish my fucking journey this week. It's gonna cost a shit ton in fuel. Just when some stupid person goes, can't you just write it off on the business? Before we go into that, and we're not going to actually, because it's none of your business. You don't write stuff off, technically. You just don't pay as much tax on it because it counts as a business expense. You still have to earn the money in order to be able to spend it. So, for anyone that thinks that's how businesses work, congratulations, you were just educated. Buddha's in here as well. I saw Buddha earlier. I nearly ran him over with a fucking buggy in Dune. I left my house earlier to go and use the buggy to farm stuff, and I didn't take the buggy with me. That's awkward. Kind of like a tariff? Exactly. So, you know. Rich, just a small point, by the way. Not that you're going to get complaints while you're in here, but this sound. Listen. Ching, ting, 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 ching, ching. That's me doing that. Now listen. Now. Not that I'm necessarily OCD or anything like that, but that. The no ching, ting, 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 ting. None of it is very unsatisfying. You got to fix it. I don't mean it. It's not your job. But still, that is fucking weird. We've been playing Dune a bunch. They did lots of cool... You've been playing it? Dude, why are you not on my servers? I'm a G-Portal partner, dude. I have 2 servers. One PvP and one PvE. The PvP one is fantastic because it's actual PvPers. You know, the ones that aren't scared of everyone and don't just hunt PvEers all day long because they've got nothing better to do than bully people. I mean, actual PvPers. The one where they could shoot you, or they might not. Very, very political, deciding who's who and who's friends with who and who's aligned with who and all that kind of shit. It's really fucking good. Just like Eve. Just like fucking Eve on the hardcore servers, because that's where the proper players are. The ones that go on to the just killing people in the spice fields type without any rhyme or reason, they're not really PvPers. They're just looking for chances. They have the opportunity to blow up people that they know are weaker than them. I.e. Gratwood Jewelers, the ones that hide behind the way shrine as soon as they get someone gets the better of them and they thought they were PvE based. PvP servers fucking all about it, dude. Get on there. They don't just blow your base up for the fuck of it, although they might. But if people are pirates on there, like they're actual pirates, they'll take your shit and keep it. Or sell it, rather than just despawn it on the floor because they've got, haha, fucking Fortnite fodder. Dude, put servers, oh, they're already done, servers in the chat. One of them is PvP, one of them is PvE. The hardcore PvP server, even the deep desert in the PvE areas, is still raidable. Yes, people do raid. But it's kind of a unity. People band together when they realize that people of the opposing faction are a problem. Or people in the same faction are a problem, and then people turn on them. That kind of stuff happens. It's a lot more group involved rather than just chances trying to play Battle Royale. One of public and one of the deep desert is a shit show. It will be. Dude, you gotta join ours. You will fucking love it. We had some issues with some crashes and stuff that repeated every single fucking day. I gave a bit of feedback as to what I think was the problem based on my experience with the Conan service, since I've got 5 of them. And they did me a favor and did what I asked, and I asked them to move it to a brand new hosting spot. And since then, touch wood, we've had no issues. There's a caching issue. It needs so much fucking memory that the Conan servers, generally speaking, you could reset them once every 3 or 4 days and it would be fine. But even one reset a day is not necessarily enough for June. I think they need more than one. I think maybe 12 o'clock AM and PM would suffice. Until they get better hardware, of course. But the setup is phenomenal. Their server structure is fantastic. Wish I recorded that when what I'd seen. You recorded what you've seen? Dude, we got a grandfather worm the other night. Granddaddy came out of the ground. Everyone shit the bed, but didn't even see it. We're all like, oh my god, there he is, get the fuck out. And then Buddha's like, what? What happened? Dude, it's right there. And the PvP server is amazing, I wish I recorded it. Did like the sentence, one of the first one at times I joined the deep desert as Zayas, as long as you are not in the on the desert rat, because they would have shot without call, and now we are at war. Yeah, they were trying to hunt down people that had decided to blow up their base. They'd all banded together. They were like, these guys shoot without warning, so we're against them. So we have a kind of an unwritten rule in the deep desert on our particular server, and there's loads and loads of features within it. There's up to 130, so lots of players. Don't shoot first is the warning. Whoever shoots first is considered bad form. And that's kind of the unwritten political rule. It's fucking brilliant. Our sentiment shown in one sentence, 100%. Want to see White running this game. Go see it. When it's done. But yeah, it's fantastic. Fucking brilliant. It feels... The PvP on our servers feels like Eve. They see a base. Like, is that your base? Yeah. What are you doing? Just farming. You got a problem with us? Not at the moment. Okay, carry on. But if you catch someone firing first, they're like, nah, that's naughty. We saw a load of people in one of the stations the other day, and they came jumping out. There was about 4 or 5 of them together. Well, group's only 4 people. Yes, but people can get together in bigger groups. Can't believe you're dead. And we're like, don't worry, we're friendly, unless you shoot first. Oh, that's bugged. Oh, rip. You broke all the puddles, dude. That was bugged to fuck. So, the basic mechanics are each portal has 2 lives in it. And if you jump in it early, you need to tell people. Don't go jumping into another one and just take them both for lives, you selfish fucker. Unfortunately, that was a mess. For people that have done this for years, that was absolutely tragic. You should be embarrassed. Put ICP in the chat if you want the guide. But yeah, we saw them all coming out. We're like, don't worry, we won't shoot first. Like, ah, good. And that was it. But if you do shoot first, everyone knows about it. Fucking fun. And although you can raid in the Haga Basin and you can raid in the PvE areas, because it's a hardcore PvP server, it's got different rules for official. There's actually like 3 or 4 different rules to them. All official are the same, apart from if you have private, obviously it's got its own sections. PvE, PvE, VP, free-for-all, and then hardcore PvP. But even those PvE areas... Raddy, why the fuck are you dead, dude? You can raid as long as their power is affecting their shields. Unless you've got fucking nano shield type things anyway. There's those you can't break. You have to break the foundations instead. But you only have 6 minutes. But I blew up like 3 bases in the Haga Basin because they were snooping around. I didn't need to shoot first policy on that one. They were trying. And it's our siege, so we have our own rules there. Why are you actually dead? You know this upside down. Being too slow. It's got 2 O's in it. Oh dear. Yeah, like I said, it's very much on our servers like Eve. There is honor and dishonor. But anyone dishonorable, honorable people will fucking deal with it. It's pretty cool. Don't want to taunt this, or should I just fight it? Oh my. No comment, dude. That looked like you did that on purpose. Did you clip it for later? Fucking hell. Oh dear, don't be dead. Indeed. Right, people, it is a very short stream today. I have a huge amount of stuff to do in the next 7 or 8 days or so. You're not getting any major context on that because you can't know stuff because none of your fucking business. Saturday, you'll see stuff on socials. The week following, I'm not going to give you any information on that just yet, but that does mean that it's going to hit the channel quite hard, at least for me, financially, because I won't be here. But if you're not following already, hit the button, it's free. If you're not subbing already, obviously that's not free. And if you want to follow on socials, put socials in the chat for Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, the website's xynodegaming.com, Patreon, Throne, Buy Me a Coffee, and merch. I'll try and keep up to date on Patreon as much as possible, but if I'm not streaming, you will see me soon. I haven't fucking quit, I've just got shit to do. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all technically on Saturday if I get back on time. Bye-bye.